If we go back and we keep the eye on the prize, let's take these son of a bitches out and give America back to America where we belong.
Well, not surprisingly, the Tea Party isn't really happy with Hofa this morning. Tea Party Express Chairman Amy Kremer joining me from Manchester, New Hampshire. So, Amy, your reaction to Hofa's comments?
Well, I think it's disgraceful, Kira. I'm shocked that he would say those things. But what's even more disturbing is, you know, this was not a private event where he made these remarks. This was an introduction for the President of the United States speaking. And the fact that the President or the Democratic Party no one has denounced this is just absurd. This is essentially calling for violence on the members of the Tea Party movement, which are everyday average Americans just that are concerned about the direction of the country. And so when is the president or Debbie Wasserman Schultz or somebody going to step up and say this is not acceptable?
Now, Amy, Obama wasn't even on stage when Hofa spoke, so does that make a difference?
Well, I mean, of course it makes a difference. You know, I introduced Sarah Palin yesterday. If I had said something like that and Sarah Palin was coming up to speak, do you think that she would have, I mean, gone right along with it? No, it is absolutely outrageous. What happened to the call for civil discourse after the attempt on Gabby Gifford's life? This is unacceptable. It's been going on for months now, actually, and no one doing anything about it. But yet when somebody gets out of line in the Tea Party movement, the media and everybody runs to us and says, aren't you going to denounce their behavior, their rhetoric? And we do it time and time again.
All right, now,
when is somebody going to go to them and call them out for what they're doing?
Now, Amy, there's been tough language on both sides, as you know. How do you defend Tea Party caucus member Joe Wilson when he screamed, "You lie," at the president on the United States House floor?
Well, I mean, you know, that was, you know, it wasn't appropriate. It shouldn't have been said. And that, I mean, many people have said that. But the fact is, that's not inciting violence. This is inciting violence. It is calling to take us out. What exactly does he mean by take us out? The problem, this is a problem, Kira, is that we are a threat to their agenda. We are a threat to the liberal left agenda, and they are going to do anything and everything that they can to stop us. We don't want to have a war with anybody. What we want is to rein in this excessive spending, government regulation, and get our economy back on track. Now, that's what we care about.
I'm looking back at the exact soundbite, and I just want to make the point that Hofa was talking about the vote when he was saying we got to take them out. He was not advocating violence as you're asserting.
Kira, anybody that says, let's take out these SOBs, I mean, that is absurd. That is not the language that we should be using when we're having these conversations. I wouldn't go say it. I wouldn't expect any other Tea Party leader to say it. I wouldn't expect any member of the Republican Party to go say that. It is absurd. It's just like the things that have been said with Maxine Waters, you know, that they can all go straight to hell, and I'm going to help them get there. There's no excuses for this. You cannot excuse this behavior. It is unacceptable. It needs to change, and President Obama and the Democratic Party needs to denounce this immediately.
Amy Kremer, appreciate you weighing in.